This is Marina, and Marina has an addiction.
Tomato chips.
Summertime is the perfect time for tomato chips, and we're going to show you how we make them. These things are super easy to make. Basically, you're going to slice up some tomatoes, you're going to put them on a tray, drizzle some olive oil on it, put on some breadcrumbs and some Italian spices, some salt, some pepper, some Parmesan cheese, sprinkle some fresh basil on top, and we're going to pop it in the oven on 275 for a couple hours until they get all nice and dehydrated and crispy, and then you're good to go. So the first thing, go cut some basil.
This is pineapple basil, and I think it might taste good.
First thing, we're going to turn on our oven, 275. Now we're going to slice up our tomatoes. And how many people have asked me to please put a towel underneath my cutting board? I do have a rubber mat. I just never think to use it. So there you go. Got our tomatoes. If you guys have never used one of these, this is called a tomato knife. If you cut a lot of tomatoes, you might want to look into one of these. These things are awesome. So you're going to cut your tomatoes fairly thin. And then we're going to lay these out, cut side up on a piece of parchment paper. And you can get them pretty close. If you have any stems, you can cut those off. If you have a lot of seeds, you're going to want to scrape that out, because that'll make them soggy. These are heirlooms, so they do tend to get some cracks on top. You can cut that out if you want. Little birds are like this as a snack. Now we're going to drizzle with olive oil, and I just put my fingers over the top and drizzle.
These are gluten-free breadcrumbs, and we're going to sprinkle them over the tomatoes. So next we're going to pour salt and pepper on them. Not a lot though.
Next is Italian seasonings. What would be Italian without garlic? Lots and lots of garlic. I just have some granulated garlic here. Just going to sprinkle this on top. Quite liberally. You can also use minced garlic, but it tends to burn a little bit, so I would stick with the granulated. Got some oregano here. Lots of it. Some Parmesan cheese.
Okay, so now we're going to wash off our basil. Okay, so we're going to roll up our basil and we're going to cut it into strips. And since these are two different kinds of tomatoes, we're going to distribute this basil among half of them vertically. Not vertically, whatever you call it. And then we're going to do the same with this pineapple basil. And again, we're going to roll it up. And we're going to cut it. And now we're gonna put it in the oven for 3 hours or so until it's done. Okay, so we're gonna take our tomato chips out of the oven. Ow. Set them up here. And you can tell that they're nice and cooked around the edges, and they might still be a little soggy in the middle, but as you let them out, they'll firm up. Tomato chips.
As she said, if you let them sit for a little bit, they tend to firm up a little bit more, but they're not going to last that long. She'll have them gone in 5 minutes. These can be eaten as a snack. You can put them on sandwiches, put them on a salad. They're really good. So there you go. That's what you can do with some of those extra tomatoes you have. This is a really good treat, pretty healthy. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, like and subscribe, and we're going to do more videos on some recipes. So we'll see you in the next video. Don't do that.
Really?
Yeah, don't do that. Pretty good.